here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Lexington and Kroger Field, the home stadium of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. This quarterback has earned a reputation as being guys in the sport for just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
First play, looking to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Short pass finds the tight end. Look for a first down at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Riley. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gamecocks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
1st down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Handing off on the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. There's contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Can he make it? And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Kentucky has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Grab near the sticks. Inspiring. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, hits the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Wildcats. They couldn't stop him now. So the offense clicking now, Cook, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. It's Riley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
See if they can convert the point after. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Amatova. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
They'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds an open target on the left side.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. It's a foot race. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Back in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. Here we go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good.
South Carolina.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to the left. Fights through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Gives it to the back. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Gain of 1.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. The completion gains about 6 yards. Now it's a 4th down call. And the Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dumps it down to the back. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Breaks an open space. Touchdown, South Carolina. And score. And this place is going crazy. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part,
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
this is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. Hunter coming on for the 6th time tonight. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The shotgun handoff here. A quick juke.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver in motion now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will have to kick this away. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made it to 21. This offense in great scoring position now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Grinding away with a running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
South Carolina.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the South Carolina offense.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
And the South Carolina offense will take.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Handoff to the back. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And the Gamecocks are on the move here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete, out of bounds. Ouch, a chance for a much-needed big play there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.